is what we call
hater shit.
There is no better term.
Heather had, okay, when I see someone who is always blaming everyone but themselves, and then to double that, Heather, and then you post it?
Okay, so I just got a call from my primary care physician. Or not my primary care physician, but his assistant or his PA. And he's asking me, I just saw him 6 days ago, okay? He knows that I'm incredibly pregnant. He also knows that I'm against the use of prescription medication while pregnant. His assistant goes, Heather, someone's calling saying that you're selling prescriptions. Are you selling prescriptions? I said, doctor, I just saw you 3 days ago, and I don't take prescriptions. The last time you guys even wrote me a prescription was 14.
First of all, I don't know why she's acting like this is like a joke skit. Like, did this happen? I don't know. But, Heather, you cannot sit here and tell me that you do not take Adderall sometimes whenever the hell you want to. It kind of looks like you might have took some, which is, I don't know what the fuck y'all took this morning, what you was on this morning, but anyways, next.
Months ago, maybe more. He said, well, we just have to check. Everything's fine. We just have to check. He literally sounded like he was under duress.
Whatever.
Like someone was like gun to his head telling him to make this phone call. Like, this is the shit that I've been dealing with for the last 4 years, you guys. Like, this is insane to me. How on earth do you get off calling my doctor's office? Like, who do you think you are?
Hey, you should, though, for one, don't put the information out there, and for two, take care of your baby. That's all I gotta say. If it was just you, I wouldn't really care. But now you're putting a baby in danger, so I don't really care that people call the doctor's office right now.
So when people like say stuff like they think that I'm just chilling, like, oh, no big deal, just hanging out here. I'm 35 weeks pregnant, cannot walk more than a few blocks without going into contractions, have 3 children who I've raised since they were born.
No, Heather, I'm so tired of talking about the same stuff. Let's talk about what did you do with all the money that people donated for your birthday so you could get a hotel room? Whatever happened to the hotel room? The 3 nights and 4 days? Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to that idea? Whatever happened to that money? Like, what are you on? You have to be on something to where you don't feel how cold it is outside, because there's no way any sane person can be out there. Like, it's freezing where I am. Thankfully, school is closed tomorrow. It is so cold. Like, and to be honest with y'all, I even kept my kids home today because it was so cold. And yeah, guess they finally realized it was going to be cold, so they closed it tomorrow. Anyway, I want to know what the hell you're on. You're on something, Heather, and it's really pissing me off because you're freaking, 8 months pregnant? Like, how does one not feel how cold, especially whenever it's windy? Oh my gosh, how do you bear that? How are you okay with that? You had money that you could have used that people donated. The people have just wanted to strictly pay for it outright, and you still didn't do it. Surprise, surprise, you didn't send your donated money on it either. Like, what drug is that important to you? This is just so crazy to me.
Mostly by myself. My ex's moms have been, pivotal in assisting me in most ways, but my exes were their dads, and I don't know what kind of traditional gender roles you guys take, but in my life, the mom is the primary parent, and that's how it's been for my children. So the dads have been there like on the weekends when they're not working, but it's been me mostly. So to go through such a dramatic life change and then have 21 various places of employment calling me, telling me that I can't continue to work there because people are calling in saying stuff, as well as my primary care physician, that's a job for the police. 4 years in counting.
Did you braid your hair whenever you were high? Like, you're just sitting out in the freezing cold and you're just like, I can't, like, I'm so aggravated. I'm trying to be a good sport and keep up with her, FTR. But she, like, right now, I'm just like, I don't want to hear anything from you because, like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Like, you owe so many people, especially your sponsors. Fucking, you owe them so much. Like, how does it, I don't want to be rude to anyone else, but do y'all see what I'm saying now? The people who do donate to Heather, do y'all see what we are saying whenever it's very dangerous? You're not helping the baby. I know y'all, believe me, I feel that too, but I know I would not be helping the baby. If you're donating to her, you're not helping the baby. You're helping her get high. And then that, you know what that does to the baby. And you know what happens whenever the baby gets out. Like, please, this baby don't need to go through anything else. I think he's gone through enough.
Police, 4 years and counting, the police need to get involved in this. My doctor was like, Heather.
At any stage of pregnancy, this is unacceptable. This is the exact kind of thing I'm referring to when I say 4 years of stalking and harassment, 21 jobs chased, harassed, or stalked out of in 36 months. I think it's so hilarious. She thinks we're going to fucking totally forget about the hotel situation. I'm not going to forget, Heather.
No, mind you that I've been seeing this doctor at least monthly for 10 years. He's like, Heather, someone is not a well-wisher of you. It was so funny. I'm like,
see, like, what are you doing, Heather? This, like, if someone actually called, why would you be laughing? And then why would you be talking about it again and then adding stuff? Or, like, you're being weird. And it's not, you're, like, laughing. Like, it's funny. How would that fucking be funny?
Like, what do you mean? He knows what's been going on, though. Every single time I get assaulted or sexually assaulted or robbed or, like, anything happens, I write a really detailed email and it gets scanned into my medical record.
For your doctor.
And the office management staff knows as well. So I'm going to, write a little recap summary of this and email it, and I have it as well. And even if someone goes in and deletes that shit, it's always there. This is my little workspace here. We just got done watching a movie. I have my novels over there, my makeup, stuff for my nails, all my clothes, the rest of my clothes in the bin. Trying to pack my bag for the hospital, but I'm going to have to do it when Xavier goes to get dinner because there's literally no space in here. Xavier has his keyboard and all of his stuff. Oh my God, you guys, it's never ending. And then,
okay, prescription systems are accessible nationally. Any doctor or pharmacy can check and see what a person has filled, and all controlled substances require photo ID to be submitted and cross-checks to be run systematically to avoid duplicate or too soon refills. Nice try, though, losers. Losers! Haters! Hater shit. That was at 3:57 p.m.
lastly, my last point is RX systems in the state of Illinois as well as nationally are
If you're going to say RX, why don't you just say prescriptions?
usually interchangeable. So if you go to Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, wherever you go, Jewel Osco, Mariano's, especially on a controlled substance or any medication that people would want to buy in the street, you can't fill it without everyone knowing that you filled it. There's nothing in mine, nothing at all. I refill prenatal vitamins every month and that's it. You guys are trash as fuck. Like, check yourselves, please.
You probably don't even take that if that's even true. And why do you also not have a valid ID? Like, you are homeless AF.
Now, with that being said, if you guys go over to the GoPro Solo page, I am working on the next of the trilogy series, and it is a kind of flashback format where we're living in the close to present and spending most of our time in a storyteller capacity, looking back over a 10-year period. So I'm just using, as I always do, my Instagram for GoPro as a little teaser, hint, forecast for the future episodes and direction, and where I'm writing the story next. So if you guys are unaware, I also have a Coco, the coffee table book coming out, which is really dope. And then a novel that I've been, finished writing for the most part, for over a year. So I have to start working on that again. We're on 442 pages.
Oh my gosh, she freaks me out whenever. Oh my gosh. Okay, So she's tagging, I forgot. Okay, concentrate. Here she goes tagging like CBS, like all the news stations pretty much, okay? Wednesday is supposed to be colder than Tuesday here, okay? So now I'm wondering, oh crap, is it colder in Chicago today than it was yesterday? No, she was supposed to get the hotel Monday. See, anyways, if we would, this is what she says. If we would have gone to the hotel Sunday, we would be here now with $0, and it's about to snow again, forecasted end of this week, early next week. Oh, see? She's like pretty much saying, see, this is why I'm glad I didn't get a hotel. I'm glad I didn't get a hotel, because if I would have gotten a hotel, then we would have been out here in the cold. No, you wouldn't, because you still have enough money. You are such a liar, dude. I'm 35 weeks pregnant, 17 closed requests for shelter via the system of Chicago's 311 system, unexplainable circumstances. Rumors of heating centers and shelter availability are false. We have been out here. There have been no safe options other than staying exactly where we are. Thank God we are one of the few with access to... Yeah, y'all should invite all the other homeless people to come in. Actually, that would be very nice. Not only would y'all would be helping each other, like y'all would be keeping each other warm, body warmth, and y'all got the heaters. Y'all need to share, man. You sitting here talking about how every time I get a paycheck, I would get 20 singles and pass them out to the homeless, which I'm sorry is nothing, but anyways, I just pass them out, to the homeless people. Everyone that I see, like I just pass them out. But you are out there and you see how hard and cold and freezing it is, but you won't invite a homeless person to come sit in the tent with you for a little bit. Dang, y'all are rude. Okay, so you're going to get a hotel now? Because where's the money? Where's the money? Show me the money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Did you spent that money that fast, that quick? That's why you didn't get a hotel. So what are you trying to say? You got the money now? You could get a hotel when it was supposed to be freezing? It don't make any damn sense. If that's the case, you still should have freaking got a hotel. At least you would have enjoyed it at some point. At least you would have fucking opened up your eyes and realized what you could have had and what you could have.
All right, so you guys,
like I said, schools are closed today. It's freezing. So why would you willingly, if you had money, if someone said, hey, do you want a hotel or no? And you're like, nah. What the fuck? Why? That's exactly what she did. And on top of that, she's pregnant. So not only is she being stupid, she's being really rude and she's not thinking about the baby. She'd rather get high. And look at this. Would you look at this? There is ice in their tent. Hello?
Chicago, we have laws against locking people outside during these months, as well as against turning off anyone's gas or electric during these months. This is the inside of our tent. We are inside the tent, okay? So this is what we're dealing with. It is negative something, -8, I believe, -10 now. It is cold, and I am 35 weeks pregnant, and this is unacceptable. We need a permanent solution that is not a fracture on a Band-Aid. The worst night of sleep ever.
35. I feel like she's been 35 weeks pregnant for a long time. 35 weeks pregnant, 6 a.m. Are we sure you're not 36? When are you 36?
Let's be positive, shall we? Xavier promised to go get dinner around 3:30 and never went.
Okay, see, this is what confuses me. And what just kind of shocks me. And if I, think about this. This was 6 o'clock in the morning. It was freezing. How is she this? Like, she ain't bundled up. She ain't shivering. She ain't cold. Like, how? I need to know how. Look, she ain't got no glove. Like, she's wearing nothing. And she's not cold at all. So, is she really fucking on something? Can't feel this shit? What is wrong? Something is wrong. Am I the only one? Can someone please tell me hey, no, it's really not that bad, or I've done it, or you could do this, because I feel like I'm going crazy. Like, do I need to change my observation? Like, is there other possibilities going on right now? Like, is she pulling a fast one? Because does she, look at you, look, has anyone been outside this morning, early this morning? Has anybody been outside? Even opened up the door? Like, would you be outside like this? Looking like this, talking like this, like everything's fine? Hell no. I'll be covered up, I'll be shivering. I couldn't even move to turn my phone on, so I wouldn't even be on my phone.
The worst night of sleep ever. But let's be positive, shall we? Xavier promised to go get dinner around 3:30 and never went. I woke up around midnight, sick to my stomach, back and hips, and incredible pain. But hey, I'm alive, right? So now I'm going to 5-something in the morning. Been awake 8 or 9 times since I fell asleep. I'm now going to 35 weeks and 3 days. Walk to the grocery store to attempt to use the restroom after I spend approximately 30 minutes piling on layers because of the -degree wind chill. Good morning.
Good morning. I feel like that was real personal, Heather. Like, good fucking morning. FTR. Chicago 3 degrees, mostly cloudy, high 20 degrees, low 2 degrees. January 17, 2024, 35 weeks pregnant, 4 years of oppression beginning near the time of Dylan's release, thoroughly documented. Shut up. Gosh. I'm going to ban that name from you. You're going to get sick every time you speak of that name. That's what you get. I want to be mean. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but I want to be like, that's what you get. That's what you get for not, getting a fucking hotel. But then a part of me is like, no, because she does need, like, is there a doctor in the house? Is there a nurse? I know there's some nurses on here. How is the baby? That's my thing. So I'm wondering, can someone do a welfare check on Heather? Should we do that? Like, a part of me feels like, no, because I absolutely don't agree with that. I've never in my life done that. I feel like that's going in, like you're fucking with people's lives. But in this circumstance, I feel like all I could think about. I'm sorry, I'm going off. But y'all don't understand. This bothers me. And I'm not trying to hurt her family's feelings, or people might get pissed off and not care, but I like my heart. I could get upset if I want to, but I don't care who the fuck you were. You don't deserve this. And I don't want, like, God forbid, like, she actually has a family. Unlike a lot of people, she has a family. She has a mom, she has a dad, she has, a sister, 2 sisters, she has a brother, she has family. How in the hell, I know everyone's different, I already know that, but I'm just expressing to y'all how hard it would be waking up knowing that she had froze to death just laying in a tent. And she had all these people. I think it's where I'm raised and where my roots, how my family is. My family don't give a, my family will get you and take you. They don't care. And that's how a lot of people are. They will literally, especially moms. God, they don't give a shit. I will kidnap you then, bitch. Like, no. I don't know. It hurts. So I'm really battling that. So can y'all please give me your opinions, because I want to know if the baby's okay. How is the baby in temperatures like this outside? And would this validate someone doing a welfare check? Because I kind of think it does. And I've never done this before, and I don't want to do it, but I also don't want to see something horrible happen. Dude, that is pretty, though. Look how pretty. Dude, she's stupid. Oh my gosh. I'm about to just make myself believe like they do stay somewhere and then just go in there and film. But because but then I'm like, I feel like there's too many people who live close to her, people who like always be like following her and shit. So I'm like, I feel like someone would know if she wasn't, And there's too many coincidences, like the tent. I don't know. Like this, I'm trying to put this weird ass puzzle together, and it's not fitting. Oh, well, that's what emotion was felt when y'all saw that? When it turned to that clip, what did y'all feel? Because I honestly can't even feel. Or I can't even express the feeling I had felt. I don't know. Like I feel like there was a hint of a slap in the face or something, mixed with confusion. Like there's a lot. Like making a pregnant woman happy. 101 $2 Pancake Wednesdays, 8:08 a.m. Like here we are. Living in the freezing cold, won't get a hotel room. We're packing up our stuff and we're gonna go have some pancakes. Like, that is the weirdest shit to me. I can't. Am I the only one who feels like I'm like freaking out, or I'm not thinking right, or what am I missing? Like, what's going on? Does anyone else pretty much feel like they're going crazy? I feel like I'm going crazy watching Heather. Because I'm trying, like, it doesn't add up to me. So, like, this isn't making sense. I really hope I'm not the only one. Because if I'm the only one, I need to take a break from YouTube. He is always tapping on stuff. It cracks me up. Oh, smart. Okay. You got some waters? You got some coffee? You got some coffee? Some coffee and some pancakes. Okay, now I see why he's beating it like that.